L-bians?
The L-bians.
Guys, write that down. That's the name of the future Spud Gun video.
That's
it's
a good
gonna be,
one. I'm writing
Bavaria Part 12.
I'm writing it.
Spud, make sure that's an intro to one of your videos.
It goes right after the many triumphs of Italy. Italy fighting against the odds.
Spud, do you think you're making a series out of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Genuinely over for everyone who was ever an enemy of me.
No.
Will be cancelled.
I'm gonna be the sidetrack.
I better be portrayed as the Chad for forming England.
You'll get that spot in like episode 2 and then we'll forget about you.
I didn't form it that early. It'd be
I
more
was
like
wondering,
episode 4, episode
What
5.
are you doing now? I think you just AFK'd the whole session.
No, I've been building up my nation and getting ready for the ADF.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bavaria series where we are basking in a glorious victory that we achieved in the previous episode. In fact, the first half of this video is going to be us having a lot of fun basking in that victory and watching a couple other very interesting things that happen in the aftermath. One of these things will involve the nation of Xifang. In the late 1860s, in Part 11, he joined on Gran Colombia's side against the Arcadian Psycho Belgian Confederacy, and they lost that war. That solidified Arcadia's formation and completely changed North America. The Gran Colombians and Arcadians came to an accommodation and agreed on a permanent border, leaving Xifang as an isolated nation up here. The Colombians were satisfied to go after America down south, who they've defeated and is now an AI country. Then in 1875 Xifang was jettisoned from the Asian Hugbox and invaded by China, who took swathes of Australia. But then in 1883, and this wasn't shown in a video, Xifang transferred the rest of his oceanic possessions to China, presumably in return for readmittance into the Asian Hugbox. Thousands and thousands of Han Chinese people are already making great use of this place as a new home in the sun, displacing the local Xifang people, who were just Chinese colonists from a few hundred years ago anyway. This of course just leaves him with his North American land, effectively a good old-fashioned Qingqiu. He only has about 2 million pops and a pathetically low brigade count that's absolutely dwarfed by Gran Colombia and Arcadia. However, Chinese and Japanese soldiers have reportedly been spotted within Xifang's North American land, causing great concern for Gran Colombia and Arcadia, who were both going to be part of this upcoming coalition against the Asian Hugbox. It's unthinkable for the Asian Hugbox to have a stronghold in North America that could potentially take the fight directly to the coalition. Xifang, I don't know how to pronounce it, has extensive cores over Gran Colombian land here, which was colonised by GC. They haven't fought against each other before. This is a big threat against the Gran Colombians, but Xifang's also just a good expansion route. They have very good resources, gold all over the place and iron down in the south. After we've gloated about winning the war some more, and watched what happened to a couple of nations in the aftermath, we'll be moving on to a new in-game session within this episode, and I'll be able to see if my diplomatic overtures to Poland, Lithuania and the Ottoman Empire have worked. My main diplomatic goal is to get countries to stop helping the Elbian Confederation against me. I've now won 2 consecutive wars against the Elbians, significantly weakened him and gotten much closer to forming Germany. You'd think I'd be winning on the PR front and people might be starting to abandon him as a lost cause. Burgundy clearly didn't view the Elbians as a lost cause, as his troops swept across the border and all hell broke loose in the previous episode. But there was even more interesting diplomacy going on in the background here. Scandinavia used his sphere of influence to force Burgundy out of that war, at least for a while, but he also made an offer to the Burgundians. Scandinavia pledged that if Burgundy stayed out of our war against the Elbian Confederation, a partition of the dual monarchy would take place. Burgundy and England, who has Anglois accepted, would split the rest of this French single monarchy, with the blessing of Scandi, who has massive influence over England. Although, as you saw, this deal never went through and Burgundy did join against us, I signed off on it at the time. My end of the bargain being that I would simply stay out and let them do what they want to the dual monarchy. Sounds like I'm really throwing my ally under the bus until you realise they were throwing in the Burgundian Rhineland as a transfer if I accepted. That would have been an extremely good deal for me, but it never happened. We had to fight Burgundy and I don't have any Rhineland or Burgundian Palatinate. As it became clear Burgundy was joining their side of the war, I asked him in private messages what happened to that deal, and he said, "A tempting offer for sure, but you're losing this," and they presented a better deal. Given what happened in that war, history doesn't look too kindly upon those words, but this really helps to explain how we got a transfer from the Elbians after the war for joining their side. The fact that we offered him a very lucrative deal gave him a lot of leverage to get a transfer off of them. Going forward and very soon entering a new session, the big question is, can this sort of deal resurface and be negotiated again, to keep Burgundy out of the next Elbian conflict? Destroying the dual monarchy is Burgundy's overwhelming priority. It's all he really wants. Is he willing to give me his German land in exchange for me letting that happen? Bear in mind, this line of diplomacy is actually a Scandinavian-led initiative. He proved to be a great ally and he led the way in the last war, but he also has a motive in finishing off the dual monarchy, to keep the British Isles secure under English control. If I say no to his deals and keep supporting the dual monarchy, who I've considered a close ally for a long time, not only do I risk losing Scandi as a great ally against the Elbians, I might have to keep fighting Burgundy and take the Rhineland off him by force instead of by negotiation. This is such a complex web of diplomacy, but the real question is, am I willing to throw the dual monarchy under the bus for a good chance at forming Germany? Just before we get into the action, remember to like the video and subscribe if you're not already, and consider supporting the channel with these links. If you enjoyed the war that took place in the last 2 episodes, you're really interested in the moves and micromanagement that the countries did, and you don't mind long form content, then you might be interested in the war analysis stream I did, breaking it down in great detail. It's fully available as a video in the live section on my channel, and it's linked in the description. It was great to be able to go into as much detail as I liked without any time constraints, answer questions from people in the chat, and it's a format I'll definitely do again in the future.
Green Force like, no, I'm streaming, guys!
Japan does have troops there. That's very funny.
Slowly but surely, I'm repairing my
White Peace or me in Japan.
economy.
No. Yeah, because the Asians' intervention helped the last war so much. They really sway the world, guys. They really have the fucking iron fist here.
I'm actually making money now. What bizarro reality did I wake up in?
In the Scandinavian sphere.
And my industry is actually booming now. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm actually making money. What the fuck?
This is what war does. This is literally the US after World War II.
Post-war economic boom. This is no longer a poverty mod, temporarily.
For now. You see, now, if Green Force they didn't join the war, I'd be fucked right now.
Yeah, they would have been smart and attacked you after this. But they were retarded, so you're lucky.
And now they have a truce.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I tried to bluff fucking Green Force, man.
Can we kill Japan now?
What's happening in that war now? Are you up against China again?
Gran Colombia decked on Xifang, and he's being threatened by Japan and China, but it doesn't look like they're going to do
You can
jack
join
shit.
that and choose them out, you know.
Why the fuck would they care? Didn't they already take
I mean, I don't think they're
Xifang?
actually joining, so...
They have a bunch of units in their country, though.
By the way, during that war, I got a baby boom in Hungary.
Yeah,
I got one in Florida.
I've
Too
been
much
waiting
pop.
for one this whole
It's
time.
getting a lot of pop.
That is my one fucking island in the Caribbean kicking in, giving me my baby boom there. It happened.
The stimulus is improved at birth rate.
What's happening to Ethiopia? If the Ottomans join I'm done. I'm done with life.
Wait, what happened to Ethiopia?
Oh, they're getting partitioned.
Yeah, I should have joined that. If I was allied to Ethiopia, I'd have joined that on his side, to be honest. But wait, he joined the war and his troops are still moving back through the Ottomans.
Isn't this a chain war?
It is a chain war.
I don't think
isn't
this is a chain war.
Absolute chain war. Definitely. I've never seen a chainier war than this, to be honest.
It's deserved.
In a way, it's not really deserved because the original player is getting fucked by this, and it's not really his fault.
I know. It sucks.
He didn't choose a sub.
Oh, they're transferring yet more to India.
Wow.
It's so pathetic. This is the worst I've ever seen.
If you look at uranium, look at uranium, man. Look at that. They transferred their whole nation to China.
Yeah, he should be fighting on my side.
Let me look at his
Yeah.
cars. Let me look at his cars. Oh, no. Look at those cars.
The fuck?
We're the real Hugbox here, guys.
Asia's a silly little place, honestly.
Giving away all of their land to all of his allies, and just letting yourself die, and then joining a war, getting decked on immediately after.
It's base, dude. I love Asia.
Man, I'm
No,
really
it's
glad
not.
China intervened in
Xifang
that war.
surrendered.
Xifang has surrendered. It's over for Xifang bros.
It's over for Asia, bros.
Xifang's just gonna be Alaska.
He literally got full occupied, holy shit.
Are we sure that's not the full occupation event?
Well, order gives you plus 25 experience now. Somebody get local in this channel. Don't worry.
Yes,
Loco in order. Oh,
Bro, he gets plus 5% order, bro.
bro,
That's
press
completely
500,
easy,
bro.
The DM is up to 50% literacy from 49. Wow.
Yeah, education system's working.
But you
Focus
can mine
on
a conquest
that.
Aragon,
I will.
if you don't mind. Thank you.
I think I would make more money if I got unsteered.
And the worst part is I'm keeping it.
You should do that. That would be funny.
No.
You'll be fine, I'll remove you.
Yeah, leave me out for a little bit so I can get some money. Yeah, now I'm getting a shitload of tariff money. Get me afloat.
Ethiopia might win this though, I mean. Not that bad.
Perhaps.
Because the Ottomans was in an absolute state from that war. Just like the rest of them.
I mean, will he though?
Yeah, he definitely.
No, rebels,
Possibly.
Nubian communists. Oh my
It's
god.
it's this time of month.
Burgundy soldiers on. I'm gonna be honest, I do regret not taking that deal. I know I was stupid, I'll admit that, but having been in neighbors...
You gotta stop these
numerous
people from
times,
guilt
I just-
tripping you.
I know.
I crashed.
I can't be empathetic, but...
I've got more brigades in Poland.
You know how it is.
We need to invade Japan.
Yeah.
We need to do that soon, man.
The ADF. ADF
Asian
assemble.
defeat force.
You do
Just
know
like
we
the-
have a
just like
truce
the
with
Israeli
him, right?
Defense Force. Sorry, what'd you say?
You do understand we have a truce, right?
I know. We're gonna wait for that to end, then we're just gonna go in, man. It'll be a story for the ages.
Is the Panama Canal going to be built by then?
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, thank you, Spud, for the money. Oh, that's a lot of money. Thank you.
It's not really, it's like 100k. I'm still 750k in debt myself.
Yeah, England,
I'm making
request for
money.
money.
I know I just fought a war against y'all.
Yeah.
Would anybody be willing to support Ethiopia?
No.
No.
As they say, you made your bed, now you can sleep in it.
I mean, to be honest, Ethiopia, even though what you did was dumb, I actually would have joined you if we were allied when they decked, but we're all truce now anyway.
Ethiopia,
Yeah,
I'm
what's
giving
up?
you
What's-
£4 in war subs.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you.
The world is so much more prosperous in this post-Elbian era.
The Nubians being the German power is going to bring a lot of prosperity to all of you.
Yeah, I think so. I think the world's a better place.
Wait, I can build the Suez Canal right now.
Yeah, do it.
Can I? Do you want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
base.
Just transfer it back later.
Can I afford that? I can't afford it. I get the event if I can't afford it.
You want me to give you 200k?
Is that 25,000 or 250,000?
I'll give you 250,000.
People are making money. People will help you fund it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, everyone wants the Suez.
So we can go invade the Asians.
Do you want me to give you the Suez after I build it, right? Is it?
Yes, of course. I didn't fight that war for nothing.
I'm so proud of this community.
That was 250,000. It allowed me to build the Suez. It highlighted the decision even though I couldn't afford it. I would have gone bankrupt. The fuck is that?
Oh, you're actually paying that. You're actually
Good mod. Good mod.
Potat mod?
This is one of those that takes a while to build it, apparently.
Yeah,
I always hate that shit.
But that should be enough for the truth.
That's realistic. It takes a while to build it in real life.
Dude, in EU4 you can build the fucking Panama Canal.
Yeah, man.
Scandinavia, like, in my DMs talking about how, like, oh guys, we're gonna fight Japan. Meanwhile, like, we're in this, like, retarded war in Europe. But the entire thing, Japan joins it. I don't think we saw any of his brigades.
Oh, Japan joined it?
Yeah, he joined, and now we have a truce with him.
Was Nusantara on our side in that war?
He was for a minute, but then he pieced out.
I was gonna say, I thought that, like, does that mean the Asians were fighting, but I guess not.
That means he will be spared from the conquest.
Scandinavia explaining to me how he can go fight the Asians after I look at my literal 0 naval range?
Yeah, man, it was gonna be a great plan.
I have to do text. I think Japan's only at port level 2.
Where's gonna be the jumping off point for the invasion?
I think it's literally just gonna have to be an island hopping thing.
We can start off
Oh,
from
yeah.
Hawaii, can't we?
Depends which way you want to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you want to, like, go to Hawaii, then the Philippines, and, like, take out Japan or something, or you could go, like, Africa to Sri Lanka to fucking kill the Nusantrans.
You have to do both. You have to do 2 theaters of war.
We could land in Taiwan first.
We need, like, a lot of troops, like, to do this, and there's not enough space for them if we just land in a few places. We need to land everywhere.
I think you need land in Australia.
There should be a Korean campaign.
God, I can't wait until we're playing Victory and they can't call all the Asians into the war because you can't call people in wars. That'll be so much better.
And people criticize Victory for that.
That war would have been better in Victory, just one line moving now and again.
Unironically, yeah.
Now, that war would have been better in Victory.
Guys, if that war was going on, we could have just hit the generals on attack. We could have, like, watched some Spud Gun videos, and then the war would have been over when we got back.
Paid attention to that.
We could have also watched some Big Weevil videos if we got desperate.
Yeah, the new
I think the war would last longer than my entire video catalog. They're quite short.
Maybe we would have to watch Green Force videos.
Wait, I can spear people now.
You can, yes.
I've transferred my sphere power onto you. Use it wisely.
But you will never spear Ron's. Ron's will be forever in my sphere.
Wait, it is? Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
What the fuck, Gran Colombia? Why'd you snake up to Alaska?
Wait, oh my god, that's disgusting.
The GC Protocol dream.
Why don't we all just relax, huh? I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. Damn, man! Look at that! Look! Whew! That's messed up.
Guys, please keep LARPing to an absolute minimum.
What did the Elbians give to Poland? Just fucking posing?
It was just the posen.
The posen.
And Burgundy got
The
Palatinate.
posen.
Okay, that makes it easier. Him getting Palatinate.
Excuse.
I can take land easier off of him without causing a fucking enclave.
Yeah, Chrono, you hear that?
Yeah.
No, not you.
Yeah. Come on.
What time is it?
I still have cores on him.
That Elbian border gore, dude. It
Yeah,
looks like a fucking afterbirth. Elbian looks like a placenta.
Yeah, it looks like a. What the fuck does it look like? It looks like a blood.
One hopping thing.
Three-sided swastika.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna add the dual
Wait,
monarchy to my sphere of
jeez.
influence.
No, you're not, bitch.
No, wait, that's my sphereling, isn't it?
You leave DM alone.
DM is my sphere.
You leave me alone.
It's unironically my sphere.
Nobody has spared Batavia.
It's ironically my sphereling.
I'll ban anyone who attempts.
I'm getting 0.5 a day.
Oh my gosh, dude, look at the entire enemy alliance we just fought. They're all unsphered and not GPs.
The absolute state.
Literally none of them are GPs.
The Albians is a newly formed secondary power.
Poland is rank 17. They're a civilized nation.
How's Ethiopia doing? That civilized nation. Ethiopia doesn't have a sphere lord. Wait, did India unsphere them to help the Ottomans? That's such a fucking dick move.
I'm gonna sphere them. Oh, I have a truce.
Imagine joining a war and then they all betray you. Like, it was obvious he wasn't going to get anything.
That's what happens when you join wars directly against your interests with your natural enemies. Fucking hell.
Dude, this is what Kark gets for not showing up.
This is what he gets for going to Coachella. Who the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Did he?
actually went to
Wait, was
Coachella.
that not a meme? Wait, was he actually being serious? I thought he was memeing.
No, he was going to Coachella. I kept
Is
telling him.
he like a white woman? What the fuck?
I kept telling him how he could meet my grandparents there.
Is he a white woman?
No, he's like, yeah, I know some bingo players who are going there, but
Is
I
Clark
don't
like
know.
brothers with what is it?
I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck even is that, Coachella?
Why the fuck
Like a
would you want to
fucking
go to
shitty-
Coachella?
It's like an
It's
old
like a
people
youth
music
festival.
fest.
Featuring bands such as...
Nobody that I care about.
Every single punk band ever.
They had Undercheese playing there.
Under cheese.
Who?
That's
What?
I don't. Who the
The
fuck
name
is
alone
Never heard
that?
of that rock band?
under cheese.
Yeah.
Like,
Who?
there's one there.
What?
Yeah, literally who?
Is this a reference
no.
to the hit game Undertale?
I gotta go to under cheese.
Just shut the fuck up.
What the fuck are you talking about, fella?
Jesse.
Jesse, what the
Jesse,
fuck
what are you talking about?
Jesse, we need to go to Coachella, meet us.
Jesse, we have to do LSD at Coachella.
Jesse, where's the Undercheese?
Single text arrives on Walter White's phone. Coachella.
Jesse, what the fuck is a Coachella?
Well, I like how there's Chinese troops on my border. That's nice. In Poland.
Dude, I like how China just set back their conquest of fucking Russia by like 10. China
Yeah.
and Poland. There are more Chinese on the Polish border than there are Polish brigades.
So true.
Is it genuinely over?
Oh, speaking of making money, can you unspear me? Because I would like some tariff money.
Oh, you as well? Okay.
Alright,
thank
it's
you.
time for me to steal all of Spud's spears.
Oh. Phase 1 of the Suez.
Is Ethiopia losing?
Yeah, he's losing.
You can actually probably beat the
Okay.
The game difference isn't that big.
It's like 1890 and I'm actually getting my map.
What? I'm keeping this. What the fuck?
Hugbox. It's over for Russia. The Hugbox is gonna fucking burn.
The English economy is improving. We're actually doing really well. It's the boom.
Yeah, England,
The
do you need $1 million?
Oh
Request,
no, but I'll take it anyway.
Request, man.
Dude, England has like
Yeah.
done nothing with this monumental like country.
Scandinavia is the best sphere ever.
Yeah, I got England done. Now what? I just sit and do nothing the rest of the game, you know?
No, we're gonna
Yes.
invade Japan. We're invading Japan, man. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's the ADF spot.
Oh, right.
We have big things.
Good, good. Good luck.
He's taking Kyoto, man.
Well, there you go. You finally got a normal Italy map. Good job.
Oh,
It's
did he
about
finish
fucking
it?
time. It's about
Oh,
fucking
congrats,
time.
man.
Guys, look, I got it before 1890. That's a massive achievement by a couple of months.
You did it.
You were so close to just dying so many times.
That was an endless death wars.
You still are. They're not over yet.
Believe me, I'm aware. I'm aware. It's only down from here.
I'm gonna die, unironically.
In the Great War, I'm taking all of Egypt.
Oh, I thought you were gonna die, ironically.
Phase 2. Oh my god.
Oh, it's over for Ethiopia.
It's unequivocally over.
Over.
I mean, fuck it. If they kill him,
Rest
the more
in
land
peace.
I can take.
It's unquestionably over.
How did he lose his whole army?
Another army attacked his.
Oh.
How did he lose his whole army? What if he's at war with people that outnumber him?
Rip Bozo.
Okay, now it's the next colonization.
Go on, Italy, grab that shite.
Look at this massive colonial race between Scandinavia and Scandinavia.
Deck on Elbia for Sphere from India, okay. Yeah.
They should have read the Virtual Rock Diplomacy Guide.
The Virtual Rock Diplo guide where you lose your whole army but still win.
Yeah.
And gain the most land in the fucking peace deal.
Exactly. I gained almost 2 million pops.
Loses his entire army, mumbles in the least.
See, the funny part was they
Gains
didn't even
most-
occupy you at all during that. Like they did like a little corridor in like Astrakhan.
They basically just ran to fight you guys.
Oh, phase 3. Oh my god, it's happening in a minute. Oh.
Phase 3 of what?
Phase 3 of our Hugbox.
I feel like decking on Ethiopia, honestly.
It's a good idea. It's free land in Africa.
Maybe if this session goes on long enough.
His whole, all of his country is like states though.
Don't you want to try and rehabilitate them against the Cuckamans?
I mean, if the guy comes back...
Fuck the Cuckamans.
Can you re-spear me whenever possible?
Okay.
I've made my money.
Don't you think you can make, more money?
I'll make some more money. Fuck.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're still going to be like 5 minutes into the next Great War. Where you're like, guys, I'm out of money. I can't fund my army, guys. I'm being an occupation force.
I give you so much money that way. Can you shitpost me about that? I literally spent like $3 million on you.
of the Elbians money.
If you give me enough money, I want to.
Yeah.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?
I bet Ethiopia feels pretty ashamed right now.
Okay, there's the Suez transfer.
Fast.
Keep it for the tariffs, bro. Keep it.
No, fuck, I would...
Italy will get the tariffs.
Actually, wait,
kind of
you
shit
can
I
build
would,
a
I
port
would
there
wig
too.
out
You can
about.
build an extra port.
Yeah, but I'm not building no navy. I've got no naval tech. Ever.
Yeah, I'm not with naval tech.
Not happening.
Ooh, Suez Canal dividends. Amazing.
Enjoy clicking that every year for the rest of your life.
I will. I'm gonna enjoy that. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, getting 5k.
Yeah, I do
Whatever
not
it
mind
is.
clicking. As long as it's green, I'll click it. I'm good.
I forgot you actually have to do this shit.
Everyone, make sure on your goddamn nation so I can see who's actually not.
Zombie, what's the IP?
It's in the channel. We are starting now.
Okay, ADF, you want to go down to chat?
Honestly, quite incredible that the only GPs in Europe is a Scandi and Danubia.
Yeah, they all dropped from GP after the last tour.
DM is not even a secondary power.
Civilized nation.
Epic civilized nation fail.
Absolute state.
It's like the most scuffed Europe I've ever seen.
You guys think we can tip Burgundy?
Like, like cow tipping?
I don't
Bring
think
him
he's
over.
that fat.
He is pretty fat. We take a couple guys.
Are you actually still doing this, Ottomans?
Yeah, I am. Wait, no, I'm staying out. I just want Sinai off of Italy.
Why are the Indian troops going on your border with me then?
He's fearing me and protecting me.
Protecting you from what?
From Italy.
Hungary's border is not Italy. That's a different border.
When he moves through.
I'm not going to be at war with him. Unless he backstabs me for the third time, but he probably will.
To be fair, those other two weren't me.
No, wait. You were playing last week, weren't you?
Yeah, but how many backstab you know it was a backstab? And I honestly didn't even know it was a backstab.
I very much told you before it happened.
And also, he was allied to me.
Yeah, I wasn't allied to you, so how would it be a backstab?
No, we made an agreement. We made an agreement that we wouldn't be at war. I might still have the Ottomans and now India on my ass, so it's pretty much over if that happens again.
Oh.
I'll need Spain and I'll need Italy for that. I just want to fight the Elbians.
Should I start moving into you?
India's on my border already.
Oh yeah, I should probably...
Wow. I see that.
I'm kind of like fucking encircled on all sides here.
You're gonna have to do your best.
I'm allied to Turania now. The only fucking good news, I guess.
Wait, you managed to get an alliance with Turania?
Yeah.
70 brigades.
You'd think that if both China and India formed, they would be fighting each other, but
Yeah, you would fucking think that, huh? You would think that, huh?
and at least Japan would try to get some out of it, but...
I'm gonna stick with you, Russia.
Alright, sweet.
I don't know what they're gonna do for me now. Maybe invade me, who knows.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Can't believe they've got all those people, right? There's no truces yet, they're not decking on you. They're just sitting there, waiting for me to deck on fucking Elbians probably and then join that. No doubt about it.
Like fucking last time? Jesus, these guys are...
Actually pathetic.
They might be waiting because they might try to send more troops or something. I mean, they have a lot of units, so they could send way more probably.
What line can they even hold in Germany?
Oh, does that mean I should? No, no, he demobbed.
I am mobilizing. Italy, I do need armies across. Hills in Hungary.
Okay, Hills in Hungary.
Yeah, we're gonna need to like figure out.
Burgundy gonna be in this shit.
I like how DM and Burgundy just doesn't care. They're not moving or anything.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just got out of a massive war with them.
I don't know if I expect Burgundy or not. We've like come back against the odds in like 2 wars and crushed them each time. I don't know if we can do it this time though, they just have too many numbers.
Dude, I'm coring these islands.
Hey guys, I mean look at this, right? I did Diplo with Poland, I did Diplo with the Ottomans, and yet they still are here sucking each other's cocks. What are the Americas doing?
And for Asia?
Japan. We're gonna declare.
I want you to do something. Please.
We're gonna be declaring on Japan and we're killing their nation.
Can you send troops to Europe?
India's lined up on the Ottoman border. Like, it's pretty obvious they're going to join that war.
I know. Are you telling them that?
I need to actually start moving my transports back.
There's Spain in this. Spain should be in this.
I need Spanish troops here too, okay? We need a more organized amount of troops everywhere.
If I join the war and help you...
Everywhere, but I don't know what front we're holding.
I don't think the dual monarchy is a good idea necessarily.
Are the
Hey, who's the Gran Colombia player?
It's Will Smith.
Listen to me. Where is he? He's not even in here.
He's here.
He's in here. Sorry, you're called Jaden.
He just goes by Jaden Smith now.
What I'm going to do, alright? Listen very carefully, Gran Colombia. I'm going to declare humiliate on you, and we are going to fight this war. I'm going to transport a little amount of troops to invade you, and it's going to be a real war, and we're going to fight it for years. How does that sound?
That's a brilliant plan, is it? Brilliant.
Okay, so what's the purpose of this?
For what purpose?
To be in a war.
Spud's bored.
To prevent them from declaring on you?
No, I would not. It's not like that for legal purposes.
For legal purposes, this is a joke.
We're going to seriously fight this war. You're not going to consent to separate declarations, and you're not going to call anyone in.
I'm gonna be in the middle of something else.
It's not going to affect that at all. Genuinely.
Well, I guess that's true.
What do you mean by that?
Do you agree to fight This is just... Do you agree? I think I might have to call Italy in too, I don't know.
Don't worry, Spogan, you have 20k
It's a war
Arcadians in
over
your country
Cuba.
right now.
What even is happening in Europe, Spud?
Well, look at it. I mean, Poland, Elbians, Ottomans, the whole Asian Hugbox, India's fully on my border.
Yeah.
Well, Iran fucking falls to rebels and goes free. He's got his whole troops on my border.
Well, I mean, they're about to have a whole other fucking group of people lined up to fuck them on the other end of the planet, so... That might help a little bit, at least.
So, do you agree to this meme, Gran Colombia? We can do it.
Actually, yeah, sure. Sure, you can go ahead.
Oh my gosh, they're literally like just about to fall to rebels. What the fuck?
Does he have a choice in it?
Okay.
I mean, I do.
In Asia, 10 days away.
Like, sure, you can do it.
I thought he was decking on me.
Oh my gosh, he's about to deck on me, he's about to deck on me. Oops.
You can't do this to me.
This is the Great War. Right, I'm gonna...
Spogan, that's a good argument.
Why did Italy join that against me?
Italy joined against you.
Oh no.
Yo.
Wait, am I retarded?
What are you doing, Italy? You're meant to
are,
be on
man.
my side. Here, take the white piece. What are you doing? You're supposed to be on my side.
Wrong side. Oh fuck.
Do you see what I'm doing here, by the way?
Hey, listen.
I don't. I'm sorry. I didn't know the plan.
Zombie. He doesn't even have.
I'm fighting a real war.
He's avoiding. He doesn't even have a port. He doesn't have ports, man.
I have a port in the Americas from which I'm going to launch an invasion of Gran Colombia.
Okay, listen. It
Where's
doesn't
your
matter.
troops at?
It doesn't matter because because there's rules that in this book that allows you to take anyway. So if Elbians want to take for him, he could.
I talked to Gran Colombia. It doesn't sound like he's consenting to that.
Oh, it's not consenting. Okay, that's a nice one. That's not gonna happen. All right, that's a fast one. They pull in there, but that's not gonna go under my watch.
I don't have anything else but the separate declaration rules. Will do fine. No, they won't. The separate declaration rules will do fine.
No, they won't! What, do you think you're some kind of love? You're waving your rolls around like that? I'm a quadrilateral. It's gonna work on me.
Can you explain the rule I'm breaking?
They
don't realize we can attack them anyway. This is Dempsey, that was one of the rule changes.
One of the sides or both sides have to consent to it. I don't consent, Gran Colombia doesn't consent. The myth of consent.
It seems like we have to rehost Ruskark. Is that Ethiopia?
Well, I'm Uz and I'm Elbians, so I need to rehost anyways.
Okay, are you gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess we have to rehost them.
I guess you don't have quite enough troops on my border yet. But a little bit more and you can deck.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay, the thing, it didn't happen, Gran Colombia. They're not allowing it.
Who would have thought? Fucking Spetty DM'd me if I consented to that word.
We're gonna have to try the O.J. Simpson defense. They hate you because you're Scottish and they planted all the evidence.
I think that could work, honestly.
If the CB does not fit, you must acquit.
Listen, I actually have the technicality of the rules on my side for that Gran Colombia deck. I literally have an island like fucking 20 miles off the coast of Gran Colombia with troops and transports ready to invade him.
Spogun, if you need to give me like a paragraph justification, was it really justified?
Legally, by the technicalities of the rule, yes.
I thought you were supposed to be
Hey, you're starting to sound like a liberal meme. I don't like this.
I mean, what is the law if we just abandon them and go by common sense anyway? You're technically right by the rules, but since I think you're in bad faith, it doesn't count.
Reno would just smite you and like kick you from the game.
And my opinion that you're doing it in bad faith is just based on my opinion.
It's just based, Your Honor.
Can you hurry up and attack the Asians? Can you do your thing?
We have 10 days.
We're doing it. It's just fine.
Actually, I'm going to join that war. Do you mind if I join that war?
Welcome to the ADF.
I mean...
if they'll allow it, sure.
You're definitely gonna get rulered again.
Why?
I mean, Elbians will join that though.
Actually,
because
that's what I mean. It's a war they can all join. Whatever.
it'll be the same thing.
I can join this and we can make this a big war, but I'm going to need real support in Europe.
Listen, Spogun. Here's what I'm going to do for you, right? We're going to see who joins the China war, right? And We're gonna go from there. If that one happens first, if your war happens first, I'm gonna see if the Asians join that. We're gonna make a decision from there.
I don't know if all the Asians are joining it, but India is. That's all I know.
If Japan doesn't join and Siam doesn't join, we can go on them. You can hold, right, against the whole Asian Hugbox spot gun?
No, I can't.
Who do you have on your side? I see the dual monarchy is not mobilized.
Italy and Spain, that's it.
Damn.
Yeah, you can hold it then, actually.
I guess I have Russia. They'll just, I don't know.
They will die, but...
Oh, you could distract some troops and they'll get fully occupied.
I guess if he joins, he's like a war score sponge for me. That's nice.
A meat shield.
If they deck on me, I'm going to need you to join Russia. If we link together in the same war, they can't take too much war score from all of us. Those Americans and England and Scandi are planning a war against Japan and so on. I guess we're all going to be probably in the same thing eventually.
Yeah, see, I have no idea what the fuck the Diplo is right now.
So who's declaring on you for what? Elbians for their cores back?
Yeah.
And is China going to be in there with this? Because, like, he's all fuck.
They're all in it. That's why I need Italian and Spanish troops actually in my land.
Actually in your land, but then they did. I'm missing retarded, but then they just attrition.
I know it's the mountains, but we've got high levels of supply limit now. They should be able to survive one stack in a mountain province at least.
Okay, I'm gonna move up then.
You have to pause the game, Elbians, if you're decking.
Dual monarchy, I'd rather you didn't join this, okay?
Yeah.
But I want Spain and Italy and Russia, okay? The next episode, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great War. For now I'm going to do some analysis of the diplomacy and show you some things. Let's start off on a lighter subject, the scramble for Africa. This is 2 screenshots put together showing all of Africa. I didn't do quite as good a job as I did with the Gran Colombia one with 3 screenshots showing the pole-to-pole dream, but you get the idea here. Scandinavia again got the vast majority of the second phase of the scramble for Africa. The only difference this time being that Spain and Italy managed to grab themselves some nice desert. Spain only got himself 1 extra connected port, didn't get that Mauritanian one to connect to Senegal. Scandinavia now has 29 million pops. While we're looking at this, I can show you the Ethiopia peace deal. Nusantara took Madagascar, on which he has cores. The island had a population of 855,000, of which about a quarter of the pops were already Amhara from Ethiopia owning it for so long. A good move by Nusantara. The Ottomans took a lot of land from Ethiopia because the majority of regions were colonies rather than states. The only state was Yemen. So the Ottomans took just shy of 1 million pops from Ethiopia here. He's been kicked out of modern day Egypt and he's nearly been kicked out of the Middle East. Obviously this was a really inexperienced substitute player who came in, got lied to, manipulated and then backstabbed right after joining their side in a war. But diplomatically speaking, Ethiopia was in a really bad situation anyway. His position became really bad when the Ottoman Empire went from being terrified of the Asian Hugbox, trying to stand against it, to completely selling himself out to it and becoming a member basically. You see, previously Ethiopia was naturally drifting towards the Asian Hugbox as a counter to the Ottomans, and India feared him. He joined our side against the Ottomans in the War of Part 14 and 15, but after that I was honest to the Ethiopia player. I told him I couldn't really support him against the Ottomans if it meant I could avoid fighting them. So when the Ottomans flipped and aligned himself with the Asian Hugbox, this put Ethiopia in a terrible position. The Hugbox has been known to throw out members, and in this case, they fed Ethiopia to the Ottoman Empire. It made up for the transfers of Persian land that he gave to India. From the Danubian point of view, as much as I saw Ethiopia's move as stupid, as everyone did, I also recognised that he could still potentially be useful against the Ottoman Empire, and I would have joined Ethiopia's side if we'd been allied, because that would have been a simple follow-up war with the rest of the enemies chused out by me. And by the way, I mentioned my diplomacy to the Ottomans at the end of the previous episode, but I actually sent it between the sessions. So I didn't try to get neutrality with the Ottomans and then try to join Ethiopia against him, it was the other way around. Obviously the Ottomans are still going against me, but to be fair to him, the main reason for that is Italy. When I sent a message to the Ottomans, I just said go after Ethiopia, but he already did and I wasn't exactly stopping him. I never said to the Ottomans that I'd be willing to stay out if he attacked Italy, and it's very clear to the world that we're closely allied. I might be throwing Russia under the bus a little bit, I might be throwing the dual monarchy under the bus a little bit, but Italy's too far. The Suez Canal means a lot to him, and to me as well because I built it. It's a symbol of the everlasting Danubian and Italian alliance. After all, he got it by joining my side in a war that he was initially bribed to stay out of. So that all makes a lot of sense, but then you remember India's here as well. And then it becomes absurd. What, is it going to be a transfer of Iraq this time, which is an Ottoman core? And obviously my diplomacy to the PLC failed as well. I'm not throwing Russia under the bus, in fact I'm saddled with Russia, who's going to be bringing in China with him. At least he managed to convince Terrania to join him. Unbeknownst to both of those players, that was the policy of some previous Russia and Terrania players, like 5 substitutes ago. It's nice, but this is such a small token victory. Terrania might be massive in land, but tiny in pops compared to the Asian Hugbox. The main benefit here is the geography. It prevents Chinese troops being lined up right on the Russian border in the east as they were in the previous war. It buys Virtual Rock a lot of much needed breathing room. He can focus his entire army against the PLC, who he outnumbers one-on-one, although Chinese troops are in Poland. The last thing I want to mention is the Burgundian diplomacy. Realising that he made a mistake in joining the previous war against us and not taking our deal, he's rectified that and accepted a renewed deal, which is pretty much the same as it was. He will stay out of what is going to be the Great War and transfer the Palatinate and Rhineland to me. In exchange, I won't intervene when he, and probably England, attack the dual monarchy. Yes, he's transferring me the region he got from the Elbians for joining them in the last war, which probably makes him feel even more stupid about what he did. But he simply has to transfer it to me. He can't give me the Rhineland and not give me that. It's a German core, and it would become an enclave. It's not against the rules to enclave yourself, but it's also pointless and undefendable. So now at least I don't have to fight Burgundy, as I fight the Elbians, PLC, Ottomans, India and China. It's a little bit unfortunate that I have to abandon the dual monarchy, especially when there's this new optimistic player on it, but that's the way it goes. There might still be some time before they actually do launch an attack on the DM, because England and Scandinavia will be busy with the ADF's invasion of Japan, which could have happened 6 years ago if they noticed they didn't have a truce, but no, we're still waiting for that. I'd love to sit back, watch that happen and maybe hang out in the ADF's channel, but I'll be busy fighting the Great War while they do it. Thank you very much for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like the video, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so and turn on notifications. As always, check out these links to support the channel. And if you're interested, you can watch my detailed breakdown of the war in the previous 2 parts. Look out for more streams like that in the future. There might be one for the upcoming Great War, but let's get the video out first. Thanks so much everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!
GG, that was fun. See you guys next week. Assuming I don't blow my brains out, which I might.